What's up, guys? It's Exiled here, and today I'm basically going to be covering and reviewing the new update that came out early this morning, or late last night, whichever you prefer to say. And basically, this update did come with quite a bit of stuff. It's definitely a good update, but it could use a little bit more stuff. It's not really one of those heavy updates. It's just basic getting into more of these guild type modes and getting more into the guild type events and all that. So first of all, let's go ahead and read up on the new hero Michael. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen a lot of reviews on Michael from Avatrex and JT, Alpha Male, all of them. They all reviewed it, and I didn't review it because there's too many YouTubers doing that. Plus, I don't have a Taiwan server account with Michael on it to review. So, as you can see, with the 10 out of 10 skill, first of all, it's a really amazing hero. He deflects 75% damage taken for 6 seconds. So this already, he's only taking 25% damage. Plus, he has the most HP in the game. As you can see, he has 106,000 base HP, which is why Tenacity would be an amazing talent on him. He'd be having around 14,000 HP if you got him to an 8 out of 8 Tenacity. And yeah, the other good skill on him would be a Revitalize because of the next part of his skill. Also increases attack and attack speed of 6 allied heroes by 60% for 8 seconds. Cooldown is 8 seconds. So as you can see, he not only deflects a crap ton of damage, and he's basically just a tank. He also boosts his and your other heroes' attack and attack speed, just like a Pumpkin Duke does, except for he doesn't do the actual speed boost. It also has a cooldown, so he's not as OP as a Pumpkin Duke, but he's kind of a mix of a Pumpkin Duke and a Revenant, which is amazing. And when attacked, he has a 50% chance of summoning his Archangel, which I'm pretty sure you guys have seen in the Pocket Live stream from IGG. The Archangel is very, very amazing. It's way faster than Michael, and it does a lot more damage than him, as well as it can't take damage, and it's immune to stun and fear. So it's basically just an immobile tank that just goes and just destroys things, and it can't be touched until either the timer runs out, which is 8 seconds, or until Michael dies. And it still keeps going until timer runs out. So as overall, this is an amazing hero. If you can go ahead and scoop up one of Michael, it'll definitely be worth it, and he will not let you down. Moving on, they did add in 10 warehouse spaces, but as you can see, I can only hold 60, so I can't go ahead and show you that, but just believe me, they added in 10 more, so now instead of holding 150, you can hold 160, which isn't that big of a difference, but it's still very, very amazing. Everybody's been asking for more and more of those as the time's gone by. And last but not least, this is the big thing that they added, is the Guild Turf. This is basically a new page for your guild, to where basically it has all the new buildings that they added in for the guild events and all your just current guild buildings. This building right here is the guild banner. This is where you can change your, as you can see, your guild banner. Before, you weren't able to change that. Once you set one, you weren't able to change it, which was kind of a bummer. But in this, you can actually change it to a free or a paid banner, whichever one you want, so it just looks fresh. And over here, you have the Coliseum. This is basically just allows you quick access to your guild events, like your guild wars, your torch battles, your all that good stuff. So that one's not really that important. Then moving on, this one doesn't really do much either. It's just a guild hub, and it's kind of like the town hall. It is the heart of all your guild turf operations, and it allows management of your guild matters. So basically, the more levels you get up on this, the more levels you can get up on these buildings, and the more rewards you're gonna get from these buildings. Moving on to this is honestly one of my favorite things, because the where I'm at in the dungeons, I'm basically stuck because I just rolled a DD and a PD, and they're on par, but it's not enough. I need like a Vlad or something that does a lot of proc damage in order to sweep these dungeons. And now that you have this new spell called Moxie, if you don't know what this is, it basically your deployed heroes, instead of this protection, which it protects your troops, which no one uses. It protects your heroes by 16% when it's level 4. The max level is level 5, which is 20% damage. And the cool thing about this is not only can you hold one flag, you can hold 2 flags. So if, say for instance, I wanted to hold a Riches, that costs 10, and this costs 30. So the reason why this costs 40 total is because, as you can see in the top right, there is a timer going down. And what this timer means, if you just started playing this update, you might think that is a timer before you get the flags. That's what I thought when I first started, but that's not the case. It gives you an hour of use of these 2 flags. unlimited uses. For that hour, you can go and do dungeons, or you can do raids, and these flags will automatically be placed, and you automatically get the buffs of those flags unlimited times, as I said, until the hour runs out, which is very, very amazing. It's definitely worth 40 shards, and that's basically 40 flags, which I'm pretty sure you will go through more than 40 flags in an hour if you're grinding out mana, let's say for inscriptions or something like that. So yeah, it's definitely a cool thing that they added in. And it's just better use than having to go back and forth and grab more flags, and it's all that. I hated that. And so moving on, this is the last thing, is a treasury. This is also really cool. Well, not where we're at, but once we get a higher level, it's going to be very, very amazing. It distributes rewards earned from guild activities. Now, for you guys who didn't see my video on the sneak peeks of the update, they basically talked about this. This is basically guild chest, to where you can do, as you can see in here, you do daily events, daily bounties, I guess you can call them, for your guild, and each one you complete, you get points, and the points go towards this chest. As you can see on the bottom of the chest, it says my contribution, and you can only get 150 points per day. As you see, all my guild members have 150, and I'm pretty sure there's only, it's only one guy who doesn't have all the 150. Not that bad. We're still recruiting some members, so if you guys want a guild, and if you guys are still looking for, if you guys are on Android and you guys are looking for a guild to do these events with, go ahead and check out Legendary Duke, as you can see here, capital L, capital Duke, no space, and we will be more than glad to invite you to the guild if you are active, and if you are going to donate, because we are going to start donating daily again, because as you can see, we only have 330,000 donations, flags, in order to use to upgrade all this stuff. The guild hub is max level is 12, but that one's not really important. These are the main two, and these two go up to level 5. And once we get the treasury to level 5, which costs, I think it's 1,600,000 or something, somewhere around that range, then you can start getting rank 3 chest, which is the best thing you can get, because it gives you slime essences, which it could be the master essences, you never know, or purple ones. I'm perfectly fine with the purple ones. And it gives you fame. That is the biggest one. Fame. Everybody wants fame. You can never have enough fame. So yeah, I'm definitely hyped for the future. This update's more of a time progression thing. It's not really one that's it's really a big change right now. It's more of a change during the future, as we get more into this. And as you guys saw in the Pocket Live stream from IGG, they do have another aspect that they're adding in, which is basically guild gifts, which they're gonna add in a little after in the next update, to where basically if the guild mate buys anything, if they buy shards, if they buy gems, which is the main thing in this game obviously, then you're also gonna get a gift, and you're gonna get some gems too, which is very, very amazing. I cannot wait for that update to come out. But other than that, this update has been very, very cool, and obviously you got 200 gems as well, which just isn't really that much, but it's still something. But yeah, other than that, this has been a very, very cool update, and if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It has been Exiled, and I'm out. Peace.